Always hitting them. Oh my god! You can go ahead and do that now. I did not mean to do that for her in the roadway, but this also works, I guess. Hey Jason, it's the LSSD. Hey, drop the knife. What are you doing? Go, 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 go! Hey, why did the officer shoot him?
Near pillbox, medical.
Box him in, box him in, box him in, box him in. Dispatch shots fired. Driver's getting real reckless. Traffic's cleared up, gonna go for a pit maneuver. Pit success. Hello ladies and gentlemen, Solus here, and today I thought I would do a bit of a different video. So I've had a lot of questions in Discord, specifically from a few people, on how you can convert FIVEM vehicles to LSPDFR single player. So I will quickly show you guys how to do that. And as a bonus, I'll also show you, because it also fits this video, how to make any non-ELS vehicle ELS. This includes DLS vehicles, non-ELS vehicles, so it will convert them over. However, the vehicles will no longer have proper staging. So if you have a vehicle, for example, that has like the traffic advisor lights and like just your rear lights or cruise lights, those will no longer have function when you go to ELS mode. Like if you have an ELS vehicle, you know what I'm talking about. It has 3 different stages. You click it 3 times. It has different light patterns for the first 2 stages, and then your last one's going to be your code 3 response. When you do this method, it will only, you will still have the clicks, but the first 2 stages do absolutely nothing. It won't turn on any ELS lights. However, the 3rd stage will have the ELS lighting. So it's kind of a sacrifice to make, but it allows you to have some of these badass FIVEM vehicles. So for today's video, we're going to be using this 330i as an example. I do not have this downloaded or installed at the moment. I do have it downloaded though. And the 2 files you will absolutely need is going to be make non-ELS vehicles ELS, and going to be your add-on vehicles creator. Once you have both of these downloaded, you can unzip them and put them onto your desktop. I leave the make non-ELS vehicles ELS zipped, but you do not need to have it zipped. Alrighty, so to start, we're going to have our vehicle name file here. So we already know the vehicle pack that we're downloading is called 330i. So we're going to make a new folder on your desktop by right-clicking, hitting new, or hovering over new and hitting folder, and then just renaming the folder. As you see inside, it's just an empty folder. Then we're going to go into our add-on creator vehicles menu, and we're going to open up the application itself. Now when you download this and go to run this program originally at the start, you may have a Windows security screen pop up saying that it's protecting it and it has an unknown author or such like that. Just run the program. There's 99,000 people who have downloaded this. It is completely safe to use. I've used it more than once now, and it works flawlessly for me. So once you're in the create add-on vehicles menu and this is all open, it does not matter what vehicle you put this in. It could even be a jet, a plane. I usually stick to the adder. That's the one I've been using. It doesn't really matter. You're changing all the vehicle files anyway. I would stick to not using a plane though, even though we're replacing the files. Just make it simple on yourself and make it a vehicle. And we're going to name it the name of the folder that we created. So this little folder here is going to be the name of this add-on file here. And we're going to click create add-on. You can leave it on desktop since the folder is on your desktop instead of searching for it, and click OK. Once you click OK, you can close out of that. And if you open up here, now we have a DLC.rpf file in our 330i folder. From there, we're going to open up OpenIV. click on Windows, or whatever, you know, way you open up Open 4. And we're going to go to edit mode. From there, we're going to locate your DLC packs. So I have mine favorited. It's quick access. But if you do not have it favorited, the pathway you're going to go is from GTA 5 to mods, update, X64, and DLC packs. Then we're going to take the folder that we just created that has the DLC.rpf in it that we just added. I'm going to drag and drop that into your DLC packs. Now, before we continue anything else, we're also going to go over to our DLC list. We're going to scroll down, keep edit mode on, and we're going to right click and edit. In case you don't know the pathway, it's going to be mods, update, update RPF, common, and data. And then you scroll down until you see DLC list.xml. You're going to right click and click edit. You're going to scroll down to the very, very bottom of this. We're going to hover over, and we're going to type in your DLC list code. And we're going to name it after the folder name. So in this case, it's going to be 330i. Now we're going to finish off the coding with the end brackets for item. And we're going to save. Now that that is saved, we're going to go back to your DLC packs. And you're going to find the pack that you just added in there. So in this case, 330i. And then we're going to go open up DLC RPF, open up common, open up data, go into levels, GTA 5, and you're going to see your vehicle meta file there. Now you're going to open up the pack that the car comes in, so the RAR file or whatever, you know, folder it comes in. Open up the 330i in this case, and you're going to see all your meta files, a stream, sometimes they'll come with their own audio. We're going to change the audio to a base GTA audio, so we'll show you how to do that. So we're going to drag and drop our vehicle meta over here. And then we're going to open up, right click and edit. So in this case, the name of the vehicle is going to be 404 330i. And it has its own engine sound. So in this case, we're going to be deleting this because I do not have the engine sound. At least I believe. I might have it actually, the M5 Crackle, because I have a M5 CS that I bought. Besides the point. You can name it whatever you want. So in this case, we're going to name it after the Sentinel. So just a base game GTA engine sound. Now while you're here, you can also mess with any of the vehicle meta to what you wish. You can change the name of the vehicle. I'm not going to do that just for the sake of the tutorial. However, for LSPDFR purposes, if you go into your flags and you do not see these 3 flags that I will be putting in the description, add them to the vehicle flags. Because the vehicle will not be able to pull over other vehicles, and sometimes it might have light issues. So you need flag law enforcement, flag emergency service, and flag report crime of standing on. I'm going to click save on this meta folder. Once again, I will leave those 3 flags in the description, as well as the download links for the make non-ELS vehicles ELS and the add-on creator. That way everything is easy for you guys to find. Now that you're back to your DLC RPF, common, data, and you're on this page here, you're going to drag and drop the rest of the meta files, so in this case the car variations, handling, and car calls, and you're going to drag and drop over here. It's going to replace anything that has meta, so in this case vehicle meta is replaced to 404 330i. It's going to add a car calls meta because this DLC method does not come with car calls. And that's all you need to do for those. If you want to change the way the vehicle drives, how fast it is, you can go in here and edit any of the handling meta to what you wish. And now we're going to go back to DLC RPF from the DLC pack. Open up X64, levels, GTA 5, and vehicles. You do not need to worry about vehicles mod. Then we'll open up vehicles RPF. We're going to open up the stream folder, which is going to have your YFTs, YTDs, and any extras, like in this case a YCD. You're going to drag all of that over to this page here. Now if we click on the 404 330i, we're going to have the vehicle here in the model. So that's how you know everything's working. Once you're done with that, you're done here. And now we're going to open up your make non-ELS vehicles ELS. You'll see 2 different folders, one with slick top, one with non-slick top. In this case, it is a slick top vehicle, so we're going to drag and drop this rename me folder from that file to our desktop. We're going to highlight and rename, and because the vehicle's name is 404330i, that's what we're going to name it. And that's as simple as that. Just rename the folder, the XML folder file, to what the vehicle name is, and you've converted a non-ELS car to ELS. So what you're going to do is open up your game directory, ELS pack, pack default, and then just drag into your ELS files. And then from there, we're going to launch the game. Alright, now that we are in game, I'm going to change the time so you guys can see a little bit better here for you guys. And you're just going to use your trainer and go to vehicle spawning, added vehicles menu, and there I can already see it off to the side here, 404330i, and to show that it spawns in. There we go, everything spawns in and works. And now to prove that the non-ELS side of things work, yeah, so this is why you want to change your vehicle's meta, is this vehicle is fast. If you're using it for LSPDFR, you know, this is unrealistic handling. It's for FIVEM servers. I specifically don't like doing this. So I usually change the meta to, you know, something more realistic. However, the lighting does work. You can go pull over people, launch LSPDFR, and have this work completely fine. Sirens work. Interior works as supposed to. If we open up your F3 menu options, or in this case F3 for me because it's the simple trainer, and you go to mod menu, and you go over here, all your extras, so now the starry lights work, all your extras is going to work. So option 2 is your wing, 3, you know, it changes whatever you're going to change with your vehicle extras. So this one removes the camera. This one adds the mount for the camera. You know, whatever vehicle extras you want. Or what comes with the vehicle. And that's about it. And what I meant from stages earlier with your ELS stages is if I get an ELS vehicle here, you know, typically you would have this as stage 1, stage 2, and then stage 3. In the form of FIVEM vehicles that are converted, or non-DLS vehicles, or non-ELS vehicles that you use that ELS script on, this would be your stage 1 that would be blinking the yellow advisories. Stage 2, they do nothing. But your stage 3 has your full-blown code 3 lights. And that's about it. That's how you get FIVEM vehicles converted over. This is how I have some of my in this case custom vehicles that I've purchased off Discord groups and other, you know, developers. Stuff like my Dodge Challenger from Redneck Modifications. That's how I've got them all to work. Without further ado, I hope you guys and yeah, that's basically how I've gotten all these vehicles to work. And it's a very, very simple process, very fast and easy. It's slightly harder than just converting a DLC pack from LSPDFR, but it's a lot easier than converting a full add-on vehicle to, or full replace vehicle to add-on, because all the files and coding is pretty much all there for you. You don't have to go digging for anything. So it's as simple as that, guys. Honestly, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys found this tutorial useful, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.